lot of team have the kind of time or support money to do that, and but that kids have the will and the power to fly through that, because it's physically really hard. Like, dynamic is not an easy discipline, and for kids of this age, having the power to stick to a schedule like that is absolutely incredible. And well, it's more than well deserved, because putting so much time and effort into something, well, having such an outstanding flying here is amazing. I'm really stoked for those guys. And up now, we have the beginning of the four-way going on. So again, Mini Maktoum is ranked 6, but they are not going to go fly first, because they just flew and took the two-way dynamic category. So we're going to give them a bit of a break. They will probably fly out last. Right now in the tunnel, representing the UAE, we have Team Furnace. They are currently ranking 5th. That's what we were mentioning earlier. And it might be tough to take the Dynamos, but the Dynamos had a meltdown round in a speed round during the competition, so you never know. If something like this happens again, they might even be able to go back to tie. So let's see. So far, the Furnace are flying up a very clean round, no bust, and they're getting towards the end. Oh, see, just as I'm saying that. All right, getting a bit lost in there. And out they are. So for the first dynamic team, that's a total of 1:35.445.
Let's see if we can catch a little bit of a moment with you guys. How was that round for you?
Brain lock, bro.
He just said he had a little bit of a brain lock. It was horrible.
It was fun. It was fun. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he got a brain lock there. It's not easy. How are you finding the visuals here in this tunnel?
You can follow the lights. That helps a little bit if you're losing the track. So, but I think not too hard from that perspective.
Well, I got to fly in the tunnel last night and I loved it. But yeah, how were my visuals? Domi, I, myself, Regan, we had a great time invited into the tunnel yesterday. There's the lines, etc. There's, for me, I couldn't, there's a lot of glass. I didn't find it too easy. You find it easy to find visuals?
Well, yeah, in some tunnels there's a lot of different visuals, like, yeah, there's walls or like stripes on the glass or something like this. And then this is a bigger one. For me, that was quite a change from the smaller tunnels. So yeah, it's always a challenge for everybody. So now you have to, there's more room to play and adjust, be creative.
Yeah. Okay, and the height of the tunnel as well. Wow, there is some height. Have you popped up to the top there?
Once there was it really continues when you go up. So then you're like you really need to struggle, fight the wind. Yeah?
And I know some wind tunnels, as you get higher up to the top, the air diffuses, it drops a little bit. What's happening up there? I didn't try going right up to the top, I must say, yesterday, but is the airflow still quite continuous?
Yeah, I think this tunnel is quite continuous, but obviously you want to avoid getting up there, so you just want to get as fast as possible. So
yeah,
it's better if it's a little bit less air over there.
Yeah, especially in the speed rounds. How has the competition been for you in general? How has this competition been overall?
Well, yeah, it's amazing facility, good stuff. There's nothing to complain for now, at least. So, and then it's gonna go to the party. So I think it's gonna go even more higher and higher.
Well, thanks so much for your time, guys. I believe you might be seeing what happened last night with a little bit of Domi, Regan, and ourselves.
So those, you're truly yours commentators, myself and Jeff, flying in the tunnel last night. I'm in black and is in white. We had great fun. It was really good to be able to go play in there a little bit. It's definitely getting some anxiousness about flying, but here we are. Now that's a tricky one, commentating on yourself flying. Jet, you're doing amazing. You look gorgeous in white and red. All right, here we are back with the live action, and the Dynamos are in. Currently leading ahead of the furnace with 2 points. They took this last free round, and let's see if they can keep it together and fly a clean round. They had a bust so far, but so had the furnace. So if they can keep it to only 1 bust, they should keep their slot. But let's see how everything goes. And again, the draw for dynamic 4-way is a head-up snake, a bottom loop 360, and mix circles. So it's definitely not a fast round. Ooh, a little bit of a waiting on the back here, but it doesn't affect the bust or the time. All right, keeping it together so far, only 1 bust, and that's where they want to keep it. All right, and that's with 1 bust, a final time of 1:27.990. To you, Jeb.
Jamie, 1 minute 27. How was that? How did you think that round went?
I think that was good. I think we busted at the beginning or something. And I crashed into Dan at one point on the snake switching thingy. It's alright, I had to run all the way here from the eating pool. Forgot I was going in so soon.
Oh my goodness, but you still pulled it off. It's great having you here. Thanks
you,
very
Jeb.
much, Jamie.
So that's what happened. That's why we had a bit of a delay. All right, and in now we have Vosvind, dynamic 4-way, with my dear friend and teammate Anna in there, and her husband Max, her teammate Peter, and they are flying clean so far. A lot of head up in this round, and I know for a fact that head up is not their favorite part nor their strength, so it's definitely a bit of a challenging round for them, but looking good so far, looking clean. Getting into the bottom loop 360 of the second page. Nice, no bust so far. Good, back into synchronization here, into the mix circles. And here they are back into the head up snake, last page. Into the bottom loop 360, that was pretty close from the ring, but cleared it, no bust so far. Into the mix circles, almost out of the tunnel. Ooh, what happened here? A little bit of a pop on the feet. Yeah, that's gonna be a bust. That happened a bit high, so I'm not sure exactly what happened, but woo! Trippy 1, so 1 bust. It's a total of 1:32.226. So
Domi, I'm just going to try and find out.
Second best time after the Dynamos.
That was nearly a completely clean round. What happened at the end there?
I think me and Bibbs had a bit of a tight cross and yeah, knocked off balance slightly.
I bumped him.
You bumped him.
I'm in my bum.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, how have you enjoyed this competition so far?
It's been awesome. It's really cool to hang out with everyone and see the other teams.
Yeah, there's a lot going on outside as well. It's not just within the competition. Are you going to be out this evening enjoying yourself?
No, we were thinking about actually just going to go for a run and then go to bed.
Yeah, I might go to the gym myself. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers for your time. Who have we got here then, Domi, in a moment?
Skydiving, Inflight Dubai Skydiving, who took this last round in the free round. Finally, they were really hoping that would happen at least in 1 round. They are currently sitting 2 points behind the Window Warriors. So if they want a chance for this first prize here, not only do they have to win this round, being the fastest, but they need the Window Warriors to have a meltdown. And so far, none of the team had been flying. Ooh, and that's a bust. Unfortunately, that's going to make it hard to come back up. Their second place is completely assured. They're way ahead of Vosvin. There's no way they get further down than second. But that's not what those guys are for. They won the first place. And, well, no clean round so far. Every single team has been having at least a bust. Oh, and another pop-up here. The nerves are showing. Teams, even very experienced teams, are getting bumped into one another, flying up the top of the tunnel, losing some time here. It's really interesting to see. Right. Really fast flying so far. Seems like even with the bust, they're gonna have the fastest time by far. It's a 1:19.270. So this is the fastest time, even with a bust. All right, so yeah, Simon taking a deep breath here.
Let me just see if I can catch a quick moment. How did that round go for you? I saw there was a few things.
Yeah, not so well. Not so well. I screwed up a little bit, but it's all good. We were relying on a bit of a miracle to win anyway, so we come through with second, which is good. So it's all good.
It's fantastic. I love that aggressive flying. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, and in the tunnel already are the Window Warriors, and those guys know that all they have to do now is to fly a clean round. Let's see if they're gonna be content with just being clean, or if they're still gonna try to go as fast as they can. So far, it looks like they are flying pretty fast, but could they go faster? The time to beat for now, just set by Inflight Dubai Skydiving, is a 1:19.270 with a bust. So that was a 1:14 without the bust. It's going to be interesting to see what the Frenchie are bringing to the game. Those guys are no new to competition, and they can handle the nerves. They've been proving it in the past, and so far it looks like they are doing a great job at keeping it together, entering this final page with the head-up snake, still clean so far, getting into the bottom loop 360 on top. All right, clearing it, no bust on that, getting into the mix circles. They are almost down. This looks, Regan, that this is going to be a clean winner round.
There
absolutely. With a final time was 1:13. That was the fastest bust or no bust, even without the bust.
Really?
Skydynamic would not have taken that round. So here we are, Dynamic champion in four-way again, twice in a row in 2 months. Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations, guys. Oh, you've let him out, let him out. Congratulations.
Hey, can you tell them for me, ça claque?
What have I got to say from Domi? Domi would
Ça
like
claque.
to clack clack from Domi. Ça claque.
Ça claque what?
Ça claque.
Saklak,
There you go, that's from Domi. How are you feeling, guys? What was the strategy for that round? Was it to go fast or fast and clean? What were
Without best.
fast without bust, and you most certainly
Spin on, yeah.
and you most certainly did that. How are you feeling right now?
Way better. Like,
Fantastic. We're over to Mini Maktoum, I do believe, in the tunnel right now.
Well done, Jed. Excellent time in there. It is the final one of this round and of this discipline.
Absolutely. So this is Mini Maktoum. They should have flown first, being ranked last, but because they were doing so outstandingly in the two-way category, we gave them a bit of a break and a chance to catch up. It must be pretty intense. You just won the biggest competition of your life, and you have to, instead of just finally relaxing and letting everything cool down and enjoying with your friends, no, you have to go back straight in the tunnel. Those kids are true champions, Regan. Two busts so far, 3 busts so far for Mini Maktoum, getting into their final page, into this bottom loop 360. Ooh, that's going to be another bust on the line here. You can see one of the flyer not completely going across into the final mix circles. And out they are in a moment. Ooh, that's going to be another bust. It did not completely clear it. And out they are with a final score of 1:55. All right, their day is finally over, and now it's going to be celebration time for Mini Maktoum.
Let me see if I can get a quick moment. You're flying all the time, safe. How was that round for you?
It was very good.
Very good. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
You've had a good time. You were only just doing two-way, now you're doing four-way. A big difference.
Yeah, pretty big difference.
Yeah, and what's the airspeed? Is the airspeed any different with you going in the 4-way and the 2-way? Do you have it a little less or a little more?
It's actually the same, 83, 83.
And tell me, when you are not competing, Safe, do you guys fly together as friends?
Yes.
A lot?
No.
Not
We are joking.
always joking around, having fun. Well, we're having fun watching you guys. Thank you so much for your time. We're going to go on back to the studio now and let's see what's happening.